angry about the joke, why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And if you were a turkey, you're completely left out of the joke. Turkeys are so stupid. Why'd the turkey cross the road? Because it was really stupid. If you're a chicken, you're trying to get away from foxes. Fox? Is that the plural of fox? Fox is a plural of fox, not foxes? Foxen? I don't know. You're definitely trying to get away from the farmer. And butchers. Butchers are the worst if you're a chicken. This is why barns have locks on them. Because these chickens are trying to cross the road constantly. They're getting out of their coops and they're crossing the road. I got a lot of people telling me this joke. Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because if you saw a chicken on the playground, you'd have to close down the school, there'd be salmonella, the authorities would be brought in, and chickens on a slide. That's just not something you want to see. Let's stop those chickens from crossing the road. This is the point of this entire video. And another thing about why did the chicken cross the road? All these chickens, they don't cross roads. If a chicken had the wherewithal to cross the road in the first place, why in the world would it try to get to the other side when all the food is on the side that it's leaving? Chickens are not that smart. In fact, chickens are dumb. That's why we eat them. If a chicken was at one side of the road, why in the world would it try to go to the other side of the road? It's got everything it needs. It's got food, it's got a warm place to sleep, it's got straw, it's got farmers trying to kill it, which is probably less than desirable. If it were up to me, I wouldn't let any chickens cross any road whatsoever. I would put a big sign saying no chicken crossing here. Of course, chickens can't read. The question isn't why did the chicken cross the road? The question is, why would a chicken want to cross the road? I don't want to see any chickens crossing the road anymore. Whatsoever. I'm done with the chickens crossing the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Maybe the chicken was just trying to get a little air. Or did you ever think that maybe there's a friend of the chicken on the other side of the road? Maybe there's a lot of animals on the other side of the road. That's why the turkey is trying to cross the road. And the turtle, and the duck, and the cow. Maybe these are animals that know that we're gonna eat them. And across the road, they're just following the light. What if the other side of the road is nirvana? Or heaven? Maybe some of us should cross the road to get to the other side. We all just think that chickens are dumb, stupid poultry going across the road, tying up traffic. I think there's a lot more to this. Chickens crossing the road, cows crossing the road, ducks crossing the road, New Yorkers crossing the road. I'm gonna cross the road to get to the other side. Why did the chicken cross the road? This is getting me crazy. There's not only chickens crossing the road, turkeys crossing the road, turtles crossing the road, chickens crossing the playground, punk rockers crossing the road, New Yorkers crossing the road, ducks crossing the road. Not only do you have chickens crossing the road, but they're crossing the playground to get to the other slide. They're crossing the basketball court because the referee called a foul. Turtles are crossing the road to get to the Shell station. The turkey's trying to cross the road because it was the chicken's day off. New Yorkers crossing the road because it's none of your business. Punk rockers crossing the road because there's a chicken stapled to their face. Republicans crossing the road because the Democrats declared the other side, they were there first. I was driving the other day and there was a cow crossing the road because it was trying to get to the other side. You can't drive anymore for all the animals and the people crossing the road. It's getting ridiculous. And it's all because of the farmers. Farmers, keep your chickens locked up. They're trying to cross the road. And when a chicken crosses the road, no one can take their car anywhere. Because of the chickens and the turkeys and the ducks and the punk rockers and the New Yorkers and the Republicans and the Democrats and the cows. Everyone's crossing the road. It's a pandemic of an epidemic. chickens crossing the road. Oh, sure. Don't blame the farmers. Farmers are responsible for daylight savings time, and I'm kind of angry about that, too. Just ridiculous. Why did the chicken cross the road? No one seems to care about the chickens! The chickens are trying to get away from something. Probably the farmers. The farmers are trying to kill them. Other animals, like fox, or foxes, or foxeye, or I don't know what the plural of fox is. Those other animals are trying to eat them, including us. Especially us. Tyson Foods, Popeye's chicken, obviously Colonel Sanders, the worst culprit. Colonel Sanders makes me shake in my boots. McDonald's with their chicken McNuggets, and Burger King with their chicken McNuggets. I don't know what Burger King calls their chicken McNuggets. Carl's Jr., Wendy's, everyone's making fake hamburgers out of chickens. Even Denny's is famous for chicken fried steak. Why did the chicken cross the road? It's to avoid being eaten. That's why the chicken crossed the road. Let's have some sympathy for the chickens.